Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Kakasungura YouTube channel, and I want to thank each and every one of you who is taking his personal time to support our content. If you watch our content, we really thank you and we value you. Those who share our content, may God bless you so much. If you're watching this video and you have not subscribed, kindly, the only support that you can give me from this platform is to take 1 or 2 seconds and click the subscriber button, and remember to turn on the notification bell so that you are able to get our daily uploads. Back to the Kenyan politics, ladies and gentlemen. A few weeks ago, I recorded a video here and explained how it's getting hot for Musalia Mudavadi and Moses Wetangula in Western to deliver the 70% voter turnout as promised by the Kenya Kwanza flag bearer Dr. William Ruto, for them to be included in the next government if Ruto at all will form a government come 9th August this year. We all understand that Western has 3 ODM governors, and one is from the 40 Kenya party. And I was asking how practical it will be for them to deliver 70% of voter turnout to William Ruto. Cleophas Malala was captured in a rally telling William Ruto on the face that, please, Your Excellency, do not interfere with our local politics. We want our local politics to be ANC and Ford Kenya. With all due respect, respect us and we respect you. On the face, that is Cleophas Malala. Western is still getting hotter from Musalia Mudavadi to deliver the 70% as promised. We understand, and you saw that because Moses Wetangula noticed that it will be very difficult to garner 70% in Western to UDA, he decided to defend his senatorial position. And he will be on the ballot. You saw he was cleared by the IEBC. He will be defending his senatorial seat under Ford Kenya, because he knows very well that in Western Kenya, it will be difficult to penetrate with UDA party, or it will be very difficult to penetrate using the Kenya Kwanza coalition led by William Samoei Ruto. That is how difficult it will be for them to deliver the 7, because there is grassroots war between the Ford Kenya party, the ANC, and the UDA. When Musalia Mudavadi was addressing a rally in Vihiga, he was captured speaking in their native language, begging residents not to embarrass him by voting UDA candidates and leaving out the ANC candidates. What does this tell us? I will play that video later on for the lawyers in the house to help us in interpreting that video. Of course, I downloaded that video and I had to engage one of my staffs in this office, who is a man from Western, and he proudly interpreted that video to me. I engaged a second person. He did the same interpretation. I engaged up to 5 people. They gave me the same interpretation, saying Musalia Mudavadi was begging with the people that, please, with all due respect, I urge you, my people, do not vote UDA candidates. Please, I beg you. Please, do not embarrass me. Vote for ANC. Can we listen to that video before we proceed? That is Musalia Mudavadi speaking to the people of Western at a rally.
Nyamutebe ndi lokube mu coalition hala nende Ruto. Sukwa kuhamba na kutoka serikali guri. Nabuza nuhenza nji bandu basugoi baza kuchokera mjumbe wa ANC. Kumola nezoge kirigere. Barachagura wa ANC na barachagura wa UDA. Chigira ingawa kuhamba ni mukiguru yaha. Hakurombera serikali. Nabuza mjumbe wa Ruto wiyengo azakuba wa UDA. MCA wewe wiyengo azakuba wa UDA. Kuchigira kina munyi muzime mjumbe wange wa ANC hana.
Yes, you've heard. Now, the sentiments by Musalia Mudavadi make me start questioning the agreement between the ANC and the Kenya Kwanza coalition, because I believed that part of the agreement that Musalia could have negotiated with William Ruto is by asking him not to field UDA candidates in the strongholds of ANC and Fort Kenya. I thought that is what part of the agreement. But then, Musalia Mudavadi's sentiment is a clear indication that they do not have a say in Kenya Kwanza. That is why William Ruto was forced to field candidates from UDA to muscle with the candidates from Kenya Kwanza, from ANC, Amani National Congress, and Fort Kenya. By reaching a point that a man who believes in William Ruto, a man who subscribes to William Ruto ideologies, a man who follows Ruto daily, a man who is down to earth because of William Ruto, is asking his people back in the village not to vote UDA candidates where William Ruto is a party leader. That tells us it's a self-war within the house. Children fighting the father, a wife fighting the husband. If at all they had powers in the negotiation table, one of the key demands they could have made is by asking William Ruto not to field UDA candidates in the strongholds of ANC or Fort Kenya. But when you find Western, where Musalia Mudavadi and Moses Wetangula have strongholds, then you find William Ruto has also fielded candidates from UDA. That tells you what? Is an in-house war between the three. Moses Wetangula, Musalia Mudavadi, and William Ruto. It's just a shame to see that up to this point, Musalia Mudavadi and Wetangula have no say in the Kenya Kwanza coalition. And I told you, and I will repeat this statement, that if at all Ruto forms government, if at all Ruto will form government, the people who will suffer most in that coalition, the first casualty is Musalia Mudavadi. If Moses Wetangula will retain a senatorial race, or senatorial seat, I mean, then we'll have somewhere to run to. But where will Musalia Mudavadi go? He's not an MCA, he's not a senator, he's not a woman representative, he's not contesting for governor. Yani yeye yako tu. That if Ruto wins, he will benefit. If Ruto loses, he also loses. But even if Ruto wins, the Ruto demand is you must produce 70% voter turnout to the UDA party. Now let me ask you, where will Musalia Mudavadi get the 70% if he has started already to fight UDA in his strongholds? You know, this paints confusion in the Kenya Kwanza. It paints confusion. It paints, because we understand Jubilee, when Raila Odinga and Jubilee were making agreements or were forming a coalition, one of the negotiations was, for instance, in central Kenya, where Jubilee has a say and has a stronghold, ODM will not field candidates in Western Kenya, in central Kenya, because Jubilee ndio kusema in most areas. Raila Odinga kasema ndio, I will not field ODM candidates in the Jubilee stronghold. On the other hand, Jubilee said, in Luo Nyanza and other strongholds, but particularly in Luo Nyanza, Jubilee we won't field candidates. That is an ODM stronghold. We will leave it to ODM. Let ODM run its show. We expected the same. That because Musalia Mudavadi and Moses Wetangula both come from Western, and we expect that the parties that dominate in that area, if at all they're bound to do, it's Kenya, it's ANC and Ford Kenya. That means part of the agreement that they could have first negotiated before even arriving at the 70% turnout is by asking William Ruto that, brother, that those are local politics. When we will be fielding ANC candidates and Ford Kenya, because we need the winning to Kenya Kwanza coalition as ANC and Ford Kenya, please, if you want us to campaign for you, never field any candidate from UDA party. But now, Ruto has sent candidates from UDA. ANC has sent its candidates. Ford Kenya has sent its candidates. What a confusion. What will happen now? And now Musalia is fighting UDA from within. And that is why he never spoke in Swahili. That is why he never spoke in English. That is why he was forced to speak in Luya language. But we had to get the message. Thank God that in this digital era, you cannot escape. Somebody was recording with a phone. So, but to Musalia Mudavadi, it confirms that Ruto will have it difficult to penetrate in Western Kenya. From Musalia Mudavadi's sentiments. Malala said the same. Musalia Mudavadi said the same. And we had another guy, I did that video, we had another guy from Ford Kenya who said and told William Ruto that, Ruto, your party UDA iko na madharau kwetu. It is discriminating us in our own home, in our own stronghold. What we request is, let UDA stay aside, let ANC and Ford Kenya run the show. That is what will happen. Lastly, I want to speak to the young people out there. I know you're watching this video. Kindly, I beseech you, politics come and go. Siasa huja na inaisha. Do not fight your friend because he does not subscribe to your ideologies. Do not fight your neighbor whom you've lived together for ages because he never supported your party. If Ruto wins, thank God. If Raila wins, thank God. If your candidate loses, go home and try next time. Do not barricade roads because your candidate lost, because that can never change your life. That can never change your living standard. It will never change. The problem is it will only add problems to you. Do not sing Akiyet with pankas on the road that your candidate has lost. Let's stay at home. Just wake up in the morning, go to the polling center, cast your vote, come back home, sit and wait for the result. Whatever outcome, thank God and try next time. If you won, please celebrate quietly. You can go to a bar, you can go to church, you can go to whatever place you want and celebrate. But then never harm your colleague, never harm your friend, never burn your friend's houses because that person never supported the candidate you wanted. We are a democratic nation. Everyone has a freedom to support whoever he wants. You see what is happening in Kisii. I'll be addressing that in my next video. Kisii, Azimio now has 2 teams. Arati is having his own team. James Ongwae, Mbadi, who are the Azimio chairmen, who are spearheading the Azimio campaigns, also have their own, I'll be addressing that tomorrow with valid clips, with evidence, so that you get to know how Raila will lose in Kisii if he is not careful. Stay tuned. Let's meet tomorrow. May God bless you. Thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing. Nawapenda nyote, asanteni sana.